Instead of darkening with black, we're going to darken with our complement. So first you're going to choose your hue. Okay? So your hue, you can choose whatever color you want. So it can be a color that if you want to look at your color chart and see one that you like that you mixed, you can look at complementary pairs. And if you want to follow along with me, I'm going to make my hue green. So I'm going to mix a green. So you can open your paint set. I need some new the yellow. We have a new warm yellow.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So the yellow warm yellow is now less orange, which is nice. So you might have it mixed like with the orange one. That's okay. But okay, so I'm going to make a green. And if I don't remember how to make a green, I can look at my chart and find a green. This one's cool yellow and cool blue. This one's cool blue, warm yellow. I think I'm going to go with the cool blue. And because this paint I'm mixing, I'm going to use it for a bunch of things, I'm going to make slightly more than I have been in the past. I'm going to use warm yellow. So if you want to use your palette knife to like scoop. So again, you don't have to choose green if you don't want, but if you want to follow along with me, choose green. Yeah, so your hue, you choose whatever you want, and then but the complement is going to be the one across from it. Yeah, so just watch. I promise I'm going to get there. And I didn't do this demo the first block, and it didn't go that well. So we're going to just do it. Even though it takes a while, I think it's going to make you understand it better. All right. Ooh, that's a pretty green. Nice. Okay. So there's my green. I did have my paint set right here. What's going on? There it is. Okay. And so I'm going to put my hue here. You don't have to fill the whole square if you don't want. And I'm also going to put this green here, hue, in the middle of my value chart. So, how do we make it lighter again? Beautiful. So I'm going to take a little bit of white off here. And I want to leave some of the green plain over here, but oh, you can't really see this. So then I'm just going to add some white. And that's my lighter tint. And then I'm going to add some more white. And then maybe I'll just use all the white. So now I have 3 different values, 3 tints of green. And instead of darkening it with black, I'm going to darken it with the complement. So, complement of green is red. Yes, and if you forget, just look at your color wheel and look across. So I'm going to take some cool red, and I'm just going to put that over here. Boop. And I don't want to use any of those tints. I don't want to use anything that had white in it. So I'm going to pull some more green over here. Even on my palette paper, I'm protecting it. And I'm just going to take a little bit of red. Just a tiny bit. Now it's darker. And then just a tiny bit more. Because if I use a lot, if I use an equal amount, it's going to be brown. And then just a tiny bit more. So there is monochromatic with that. And then on below, I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm going to use its complement, which is this red. So I don't have to mix the red. Just put some right on there. You should pay it like until you feel like you get the concept. I would pay attention to the demo. So the complement of green is red. And so now I'm going to do the same thing with this red. I need to get some more white because that white's not clean. So in this case, I might wish I had a little bit bigger of a paper, but that's okay. So there's some clean white. And put some red down. Add a little bit of white. And then just a little more white. Lighter. And lightest. Boop. Now I'm just washing my brush out because I don't want any of that white still on my brush. And then to darken my red, I'm going to use the complementary color, which is this is green. So I'm pulling some more red here. And then I'm just adding a tiny bit, tiny, in there. Darken it up. Little more. Little goes a long way. Oh, that one looks like it's about the same, so I'm going to darken it up a little more. And then a little more. There you go. So now you have two monochromatic color schemes. So it's just the color lightened and darkened.